Whoa, here I am. I'm still doing it. I'm sorry I'm a little late. Oh, what a way to start a video. Welcome to the Little Pulp Sketchbook Club. It is Saturday, June 29th. Oh, this is my book. Look at this place. It's emptying out. I cannot tell you how tired I am. But I'm still doing this Little Pulp Sketchbook Club every Saturday morning, except next Saturday. Next Saturday I'm going to be in Italy. This just sounds so bougie. I'll tell you the story later. It's a good story. It was a planned trip for years, and going with my friends and my kids and my wife and a whole bunch of people, 20 of us living in this one place for a week in Italy. It's going to be unbelievable, and it couldn't be worse timing for this wonderful trip to Italy that I cannot wait for, but at the same time, I cannot go. I mean, I'm going, I have to go, but I took my whole contraption down. If you're joining us on the live, hello. If you're watching this taped, I'm sorry for this horrendous intro. But I just moved a bunch of stuff over to the new space in the last, I don't know, half hour or something. Kevin's right now doing it. You might hear noise. I'm sorry for that. There's nothing I can do about that. Man, I hope this is public. I hope this is working. I don't even know. I mean, honestly, everything's just in total disarray. I mean, look at this. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to draw for like 20, 30 minutes or something like that. I hope you join me and I hope you draw something. It's very important to draw even when you're really kind of overwhelmed and stressed and totally losing it and you don't know what you're doing. Now, that's probably one of the most important times to do this kind of thing. So I haven't really been doing it much, but today I'm going to do it right now because it's a Little Pulp Sketchbook Club. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. It's 10 after 9. It is what it is. And I have to put this little tripod thing here and my phone here to look at this. Look, I'll show you. Oh, there it is. Look. And I'm doing this thing right here. This is my doodle book. Absolutely love it. I don't know why the chat is not available. I mean, honestly, I don't know what to do. I'm sorry. I'm looking at my screen. I see someone chatted, but I can't see it. It says live chat unavailable, and I don't know how to edit this live on this thing. Man, I'm upset about this. If I can't see you chatting, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. I don't know. I want to be able to see the chats, and it says, yeah, it says it's on. I don't know why you can't. I don't know. Just send a comment in the thing. I'm sorry. I'm drawing ladybugs today. I just decided, I don't know why, I just decided to draw a ladybug. I'm very, 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 very sorry I can't see the chat. I don't know why. It's upsetting. It says live chat unavailable. Hello, if you're watching this live and you can't chat with me, I'm very sorry. I'm feeling so bad about that. Could you imagine anybody watching this recorded thing and seeing are they sticking on this? They say you got to keep people moving by giving them enticing things to pay attention to. I'll tell you a little bit about the move as we go, but I'm going to take this little book here. I'm going to draw some ladybugs right now. And I would like you to join me, if you would, live or not, and chatting. I'm so sad that I can't chat because I really was looking forward to chatting with you guys today. Man, I'm upset. I mean, I'm just very tired. I'm on a level of exhaustion I've yet to experience in my life. We're moving stuff to the new space over there. It's just total pandemonium. We can't move during the mall hours. So right now, Kevin's going back and forth before 10 o'clock. And I'm going to stop this thing at 9:30 so I can do another run over there because we're doing this big carts, we're rattling the wheels through the thing. I'm very sorry I can't chat with you guys. I'm very upset that I cannot do that. Man, I wish I could figure this out. I'm going to try to figure it out. No, that's a feedback to Google. No, I don't know. Anyway, I'm sorry. I don't want to waste time, and no one's going to watch this if I'm playing with the attempt to put the chat on. They can be like, why are you doing that? Let's draw ladybugs. Don't worry about the fact that you can't chat with me. Have your adults send an email to me and tell me what you said. Keep track of it. On your page, keep track of everything you say. And then say it to me later in the new space or, I don't know, whatever. You understand, right? Let's do this. Let's draw some ladybugs. How do I draw ladybugs? That's a great question. Oh, there I am in the little screen. I'm going to keep it little for now. Oh, man, look at that. See, I just tapped it. The whole thing went black. Get a piece of paper in your sketchbook. I'm using this sketchbook because I have this my phone here on this little tripod, and I can't get my big book, which I wanted to use, my big book, but look, it's too big. Look at this thing. So I'm using this small book, and I'm just going to start to draw a couple of ladybugs. I don't actually know how to draw ladybugs, and it's also difficult to me to draw this because I have to look over my phone, but this is a live broadcast, and that's what we're doing. We're drawing ladybugs at the Little Pulp Sketchbook Club as best we can. And I'm sorry I cannot chat. I'm really upset. If you're chatting with me, I can't see it. I'm so sorry. I hear you. Oh, that's a good idea, what you just said in the chat. And the move is, I'll just ramble incoherently. I mean, like a radio show, you can't talk to the people unless they call. Let's draw ladybugs. To draw ladybugs, what I like to do is just draw like a couple of semicircles, like half circles. And I like to do them in like different ways, like this. I'm going to make some kind of kooky ladybugs. So I drew like one half circle like this, and I drew another half circle like that, and then I'm gonna have like his little cute head like this, and I'm gonna give him like little antennas, and I'm drawing super small today because I have this tripod set up, because this is my whole setup. It's starting to dismantle as we go, and we're moving, we're doing it. It's so much stuff is over to the new space, but there's so much stuff still here. When I think about it, it's a smaller space. I'm gonna keep going with the ladybugs, but I'm gonna talk about the move because it's kind of an interesting story about the move. I have to kind of do this to see my drawing. I'll try to draw from the screen, but I'm not gonna do that. I think ladybugs have cute little like legs, cute little legs, and I'm gonna give this one a dot over here, a dot over here. And the thing about the ladybugs, when I was a child, I used to count the spots on the ladybug, and it was like we would play this game where if you found a ladybug with more spots than the other person, you won. You didn't win anything, you just won, like self-satisfaction. Maybe I'll just do a couple of ladybugs first. I'm going to try to draw like little eyeballs. They're kind of looking up because I want them to. I'm just going to draw a ladybug looking up at me. I want to darken all that maybe. I don't know yet because I just realized I drew his eyeballs. Usually it's like a black. I'll do something different with this ladybug. And over here I'm going to draw another ladybug over here, and I might draw some leaves. There was this book, what's it called? The Grouchy Ladybug? That's a different one. The Very Hungry Ladybug? I can't remember. My sons used to watch those books, read those books all the time. I love those books. Is it The Very Hungry Ladybug? I love that book. That was a hungry ladybug. He was walking around. He's yelling at everybody. He's upset about something because he's so hungry or something. Like he's a super hungry ladybug, and he's walking around town looking for food, and he's getting upset at everybody, and he's like yelling at everyone. I love that story. It's not the story though. I don't think that's the right story. I think I'm confusing two of those stories. I'm gonna give this guy like ginormous antennas. I'm just gonna make my own little cool ladybugs. I'm not sure about the eyeballs on this guy. Maybe I'll do like this kind of eyeballs. Man, I'm so upset that I can't do the live chat. Here's ladybug. I don't think I'm gonna do legs. That's what I'm doing. These guys, they're standing up like this. These ladybugs are standing up. They're like rock and roll ladybugs. Oh, man, I like this. Here I come with ideas. I'm gonna give them like really long antennas. They're kind of interesting looking ladybugs. But yeah, that book, The Very Hungry Ladybug, when he's walking around, he gets into like he gets sick or something. He's like upset and he's sick, and he goes to, I don't know, he's supposed to go to work, but he stays home from work, and then all the animals leave the zoo and come to visit him. I think I'm confusing a whole bunch of these kids' books because my brain is like in a different position right now. But I vaguely remember this story about a very hungry ladybug that got sick. He worked at the zoo or something, and he got sick, and he couldn't go to work, so he stayed home from work. And while he was at work, all of the animals in the zoo missed him, and they left, and they took a bus to his house, and they visited him, and he was so happy, and they played games or something like that. I think I remember that. And then one time he was like, he was in the ocean on a whale, and the whale swatted at him with his flipper. I don't know if these are right stories, but I vaguely remember these stories. This one's going like this. Look, this has got a long neck ladybug. It's almost like a slug. So I'm basically taking the idea of a ladybug, and I'm being inspired by that story by that guy that did those cool drawings with those watercolor collages. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. And he was very hungry, and he got sick from work, and he wasn't supposed to drive the bus or something. Man, I'm getting them very confused with all the other stories that I used to tell my kids. And then the ladybug's dad wanted to get him the moon or something, and he got a big ladder, and he went all the way up to the moon. It's such a beautiful story. Because I have the chat is not working, I can just say what I want and just remember these stories as I remember them. And so I'm going to try to draw that very hungry ladybug, and I'm going to give him some food. What kind of food should I give my ladybug? I don't know. Draw a couple ladybugs. I think I'm going to change this. I'm just doing that. So let me start over. Let me start this whole thing over. Welcome to Little Pulp Sketchbook Club. No, I'm not going to start the whole thing over. I'm using this small sketchbook for two reasons. One, I can't use my big sketchbook because it won't fit on the camera over here. It won't fit there because it's too big. Look, it's ginormous. I won't be able to fit it. I can't even turn the page because of the tripod. But look, see, you won't be able to see what I'm doing. I have all these drawings in here, so I can't use that. I'm not going to use this this book. And my other books, I have no idea where they are. They're in boxes somewhere. So I found this book in cleaning up the space. I made this book a long time ago. It's like, it's a heart with to doodle, love to doodle, like love to doodle. And then I had this like company called Little Pulp. It's Be Good People. It's this thing. I have begoodpeople.com. I bought that website a long time ago, and it's a long story. It involves a print company that we did years and years ago. And anyway, it's a good story, but I'm not gonna tell that story now. It's a long story, but and then I have my little like social media, like icons and all that kind of stuff. So I found this book, and I'm gonna use it because it's a good size for the proximity here. And I started sketching ladybugs, and I cannot, for some reason, do the chat. I'm very upset about that. I'm very sorry. So if you are watching live and you cannot chat with me and you're sad, I'm sorry. I'm sad too. Oh, let me do this. I'm going back onto the picture, and oh man, I gotta do this thing. I want to show my big face, my big beautiful face. Look at this. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. Whoa, look at that. Except now I can't go back to the smaller one because I forgot to set that up because I was setting this thing up so late. Because I was moving stuff over there. I did a couple of sketched ladybugs, rooted in a story that I love. And now I'm going to try to draw a ladybug with some food because he's very hungry or grouchy or something like that. I can't remember. I think that's what it is. He's the grouchy ladybug and it's the hungry caterpillar. Man, I got those two confused. I don't know where the story about the guy with the zoo comes, but that's another one. I don't know if that's what's that guy's name? Oh man, Eric something. Eric Carl. It's all coming back to me now. You guys watch those books? Read those books? Man, you got to get some books for the summer. Summer reading. That's the other thing I wanted to do today. I wanted to make a bookmark for my summer reading. I'm not going to do that. Draw some kind of half circle. Yeah, I'm punchy right now because I'm super tired. And my muscles are aching because of all the heavy lifting of all the stuff. And I'm trying to draw this ladybug by looking over my tripod with my phone for the overhead camera. It's really hard to do, but I like this idea of having the two. I don't like that particular idea. I'm going to do this. I'm going to come over here. I want to do this like thing. I want to make it like this. I kind of like this idea. Like the ladybugs kind of constructed at these two semicircles, and they like interchangeable, and they move around like this. That's kind of cool looking. It's like a robotic ladybug or something. So I'm drawing two half circles, and I'm kind of overlapping them. See how I did that? It's kind of cool. And then I'm going to have the ladybug, it's got like a long neck. It's like a giraffe-like ladybug or a slug-like ladybug. Like he's looking out. He wants to look to the zoo to find his friends. And I'm just kind of doing this now. So I did a quick sketch of a couple of ladybugs, but I don't love them. And now I'm going to do this thing. Look, I'm going to make his eyeballs. Oh, it's like a heart. But then he's going to have like an actual face, and these are going to be his eyes. See what I'm doing? Oh man, it's cool looking. And then he's gonna have like a cool antenna. Again, this is all just kind of like totally flying by, just doing it. And I'm so sorry for the chat that I can't get to work. But this is my cool ladybug, and maybe he's got like little feet like this. Look at this guy. And it's a different take on a ladybug. I mean, ladybugs, once you put the red for the wing things over here, and then like you paint the dots like black, it's gonna look like a ladybug. It's gonna be my own version of a ladybug. And he's happy, actually. He's like super happy ladybug. And now I'm gonna take a marker. I need to get a very thin marker. I don't even know where my markers are. I have so many things in boxes now. They're all over the place. Everything is all over the place. I don't know where anything is. I mean, I know where it is in the new space. This pen is not working. I feel like a dentist. Speaking of the dentist, I have to go back to the dentist. I tried to go to the dentist the other day. Oh man, I have to find, give me a second, I gotta find my pens. I really don't know where any of my pens are. I like this one. Man, I can't find a super thin one. Oh, this is the one that Adeline got me from Japan or Barcelona or something. I'm gonna try this one. Well, it's really hard to draw when you can't see what you're drawing. But what I've noticed, especially during this moment of time, when I have 3 days left to move all this stuff out, is that when your brain is like racing, like my brain has been like racing as I'm drawing my cool little ladybug. I'm gonna try to name my ladybug. Man, I wish I got chat work so I could figure out what to name my ladybug, but I guess I'm just gonna have to go on my own and name this ladybug. And I don't know what her name is gonna be. I'm thinking about it. I would love for you to draw a cool looking ladybug like this, maybe like a different version of a ladybug. Like sometimes I try to combine, like it's almost like a giraffe-like ladybug, but it's not, because I didn't really go nuts with the long neck. Look at this cute ladybug, and I like her like little slippers. She's got like kind of little feet. I mean, why not? Why can't you create a bug that you like? I mean, a ladybug's just, when I see a ladybug, I don't know about you, when I see a ladybug, just smile. I mean, I was when my kids were little, one time Logan or Luke, I can't remember, they wanted to squish the ladybug. They thought, oh, the bug, I gotta squish it. I'm like, no, squish the ladybug. But like if it's another kind of bug, you want to squish it, like right away. But ladybugs, for some reason, you just don't want to squish them. They're like the capybara of bugs. So cute and they're so friendly. And they make me happy, and that's why I decided to draw one today, but I'm not drawing like a regular ladybug. I'm drawing a cool looking, different version of a ladybug, which I think I'm gonna write over here like, this is a cool, different version of a ladybug. Now I need to put some color on her as I think about what name to make her. So I'm not gonna just go right with red. This is very important, and I'm actually gonna erase some of those lines. Sorry for the coughing, but the reason I'm erasing some of these lines is because I want the nice, soft red colors that I'm gonna build on her to kind of work nicely. So I'm gonna start with this kind of like coral color, and I noticed as I was doing that, it was mixing with the pencil. And I'm just gonna kind of, man, this is really nice paper. I made this book a long time ago with some scrap paper. Man, this is nice paper. I think this is Mohawk Superfine Eggshell. Whoa, this is very nice paper to draw on. It's a little toothy. I don't know if you can pick up the texture of this paper, but it's absolutely stunningly beautiful. So yeah, just, I mean, maybe I'm gonna fill this book up with like quirky little different doodles of different bugs. I probably won't do that, but man, I would love to do that. I gotta find a couple of other colors. I'm gonna turn my back here now for a second because I kept these markers. Oh man, I just dropped some, but look at that going right over the anyway, yeah, so I kept all these markers in a bin because a lot of my markers, I mean, I got bins of markers in a new space right now. Woo! I'm telling you, this is a doozy of a move. I've never felt anything like this in the past. In my life, I moved my house a couple of times. I moved offices several times. But nothing like this. I mean, and I'm not even really, I haven't even hit the real stuff yet. The heavy big stuff's still here. And I'm not sure I'm gonna have time to move all the heavy big stuff. Atlas Park, they're nice enough. They told me I could kind of like, some of the big stuff I can move when I get back because I'm going. You ready for this? I'm gonna go back to the picture in a second, but look at this. I'm gonna do it now. So you can see my beautiful ladybug. I am going to Italy Wednesday for 10 days. It is a trip that has been planned for years, well, a year in the making, with my college buddies, my two best friends in the whole wide world, Cliff and Viken. They're my best friends in the whole wide world. And some of my best friends in the world. And my animals are my best friends too, like Willoughby, Ennis, Oh, funny story. I don't have my little funny story thing. Are you ready for this? If you're watching this, you got this part of the video, I got a really good story that's going to happen. And we are going to take a video of us moving the love letters and the giraffes to the new space, like an Abbey Road kind of thing. Mike, Kevin, me, Luke, and Lachlan. We're gonna walk across the whole quad of Atlas Park. We're gonna walk across the whole thing with our love letters. We're gonna scramble the letters maybe and then retween them or something. I think it'd be a cool thing. This is a neon orange I'm putting on here, which you can't see right now. I wanted to go back to the smaller picture so you can, I can't. But anyway, that's one of the ideas we have. Oh man, if you could chat, you'd let me know how crazy an idea that is, but we're doing it. We're gonna do that. We're gonna walk across the quad, I call it. Like the quad is the, so I'm looking for another pen, and I don't wanna touch this cord too much because I just did, see, and I don't wanna mess up the feed. Man, I really love this ladybug. Man, this pen is not really working, but it still has some color in it. So, look at that tip. Can you see this tip? Look at this. It's all bent. I don't know if you can see it, but this doesn't even work. There's no ink on it, but there's a little bit of ink. I'm going to pull it out. I'm going to do this. I'm going to use this up, and I'm probably going to toss this. I got a garbage can right next to me because as I work on here, I see stuff that I don't need anymore, and I just toss it. But look, see how I'm doing this? This ladybug is going to be red at some point, but I started with like a coral color, pinkish, neon orange, and a little yellow. And the reason I'm doing that is I'm trying to build the perfect, beautiful color for the red. I don't want to just start going with red because I don't want to do it. I want to build it and so that it's like a rich, beautiful red. Except I can't find that light pink marker because that's probably in a box. I'm going to get a little bit of red here to get like a little layer of red. You have to just layer it. You have to just commit yourself to sitting here for a few minutes, relaxing and drawing. It's the most fun I've had in the last couple of days because other than this, it's been moving stuff, getting kids clothes for the trip to Italy because we're going to this place in Italy. I'll tell you where we're going in a little while, but not yet. I mean, some of you might know if you're watching this, but I don't even know what it's called. It's like it's a beach kind of area in Italy. It's called, are you ready for this? It's called the Amalfi Coast. I think that's what they say. And what I found out about the Amalfi Coast and reading about it, there's a fancy pants place where the people go and they sit on the beach and they're all fancy. I'm not like that, but there's a paper. What is it called? Babagalina or something like that. It's famous for handmade paper. Whoa, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to go to a handmade paper place. I'm going to try to buy some handmade paper and look at how their techniques and how they make paper. And when I come back, Little Pulp 2.0 going to be all about making paper. Not all about. One of the things we're going to do. Making paper at Little Pulp 2.0. We're going to make paper in the new place. Got a lot of water, got a lot of sinks. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait for this. I'm doing it. I'm going to make paper. I'm sorry I can't see the chat. I see that there's a chat in there, but I can't see it. I don't know why I can't. This happened once before. I was here late last night with Locke and we went shopping for the trip to Italy, and we came here to set this up, and I saw there was a couple of glitches, but I didn't see the glitch. Now look what I'm doing here. Tiny little dots, because the ladybug has black dots. So I just decided right now, and I'm probably going to give up with this because this is not going to be something I'm going to want to do. But what if I decorated this entire ladybug with tiny little dots? Would Kevin be okay with that? Because if I did that, it might take me a while. And if it takes me a while, I might not be able to stop this earlier than I should because I only have until 10 o'clock to move the big heavy stuff across the mall. And it's not raining at the moment, although I don't know if it's raining. If it was raining, if I knew it was raining, if I had the chat on, you could tell me. You could look out your window and tell me if it's raining. And if it's raining, then I could say, I'll keep doing this. Absolutely love this thing. I'm so happy I'm doing this. Here's the point. Here's the point and the power of beauty of drawing. I cannot stress this enough, but even when your schedule and you have so many things to do and you're saying like, I'm too busy, I don't have time for this, just try to make time to do a little drawing because it's so important to do it, and it really does relax you. Like, I've never been this relaxed in the last like 2 weeks. as I am right now doing this, except the fact that I can't see the chat, and that's upsetting me. Mom, that's upsetting me, but it's not really upsetting me, but it's kind of upsetting me. I mean, it's upsetting me because, man, look at all this. I don't even know if this pen works. I guess I should pick a piece of paper to see if it works. I don't want to ruin this beautiful drawing that I'm making. This pen doesn't really work, but that's okay, because this pen, sometimes a broken pen is the best, because as you press, kind of get these accidental markings. That's actually, this is really not anything, but yeah, I can see a little pink. You're probably not seeing this, but it's coming through a little bit. Oh man, I'm going to toss this pen in the garbage over there. Right over here, I got a garbage can. Here, look. I can show it to you. Garbage can. Funny story about the garbage cans. They're those metal garbage cans, and the new space has this floor that's like slick, and like, I'm a little nervous about the floor, to be honest with you. I'm very nervous about the floor because if it gets wet, it's very slippery. So I got to put mats all over the place. But I'm going to epoxy felt, like a rug. I'm going to buy some rugs, cut them to the circle of the garbage can, and put like rug kind of material, a felt material underneath the garbage can, so they slide easily and make that crazy rattling noise. I can't imagine that noise of the metal squeaking against that slick floor. I got the chills just thinking about it. I don't want that to happen. Anyway. All right, so I'm going to keep doing this. I want to build the color. I don't know where that cup is. I had a cup of colored pencils somewhere. Oh, man. Hold on a second. Just take a look at my ladybug for a second. I'm coming right back. I got to look. I'm just looking really fast. Don't go anywhere. I found it. I found it. Look. I'm coming back with it. I found my cup. It's got the Little Pulp logo on it. And I want to build the ladybug's body. Sorry for the coughing. Sorry for all the non-chatness and all that kind of stuff. But I'm going to pull out a bunch of these darker colors here, and lighter colors, and this nice purple, and this brown. And man, I like these colors. I found the brush that I've been looking for. I was looking for that brush. And now I'm going to do this. I'm going to start a little bit of color on the body, like her, and so it's a girl. I'm going to just kind of start layering colors on her stem, like this. You see what I'm doing? I like this guy. She's so cute. I don't know what I'm going to name her. Oh man, picture. Sorry. Hi. Maybe I'll do like blue, and I got whatever color here I'm going to do over here as well, because the dots are going to be black. At the end of the day, I'll probably, man, if I could build the color with black by basically doing all these layers of color and then like these tiny little dots. You'll see what I mean in a second. I'm just going to keep kind of different colors, maybe even like some of this color. Look, watch. Just a little bit of this and a little bit of this. Just tiny little bits of color. I mean, it's like painting. It really takes time, but when you do it like this, I'm going to leave her eyeballs and her mouth to be like white. That's going to be tricky to do, and I got to find that thick pen, that thin pen that I was using before. I found it because I got to make sure that her mouth stays white. And I have a white gel pen that I might put eyeballs on her, but I don't know yet. She looks like she has a cool looking head of hair. I don't know what color I should make that hair. Maybe yellow. I'm not sure. Gotta put the cap on this pen. I don't know how good this pen is. And then I gotta get this light gray, and I hope this works. Yeah, a little bit. And I'm gonna do this. Watch. I'm gonna do this like curves like that. You see what I'm doing? Like little like curved lines. That's to give like some dimension to the body. It's like a curve, like a neck. Look at this. And then I'm gonna darken in the dots a little bit, just to get it like really like popping. And I might even do something with a little light blue. I can find it, and it's probably not gonna work. Let's see if this guy, oh, this is nice. I might do like a little blue in there to cool it off, because the red color of the ladybug, red is a hot color, you know, because the ladybug is so hungry and in a bad mood or something. That's what it was. The ladybug was grouchy, and the caterpillar was hungry. I forgot about those things. Man, those are fun, those stories. I'm going to put a little blue inside the red as well. Just a little bit of squiggly lines, just to give it some noise. It's gonna help this sort of dimension of the ladybug. Now I'm gonna start hitting it with some red. I want you to see like some red and some pink colors in there. Does this work? No, this nib is broken, so it's kind of like, man, I gotta find a good pink. Pinks are always impossible because the kids, when they get a choice for a pen, they pick the pink ones, and my pink tripless fine liners, they get messed up faster than any other color. Look at this one. There's not even a point on this one. That's going in the garbage. I feel terrible throwing out pens, but I have to. This one, is this working? This is too thick. That's the darker. I guess I have to use this one, but I don't want to use that one. I guess I'm going to use this one. I'm sorry, I'm going back. This one has nothing either. All my pink pens. Oh man, I gotta find a pink pen. I don't have any. Oh, I found this like light pink. This will work. Let's see. Oh no, what's happening? Oh, see what's happening? Like glitching because I moved. I'm sorry about that. Is it happening again? Hopefully it doesn't happen again. I'm gonna keep going. I don't know if anybody, yeah, I see you watching. I don't know what, something's happening. I hope you can still see me. Oh, look how beautiful this guy is. I don't know what I'm gonna name her yet, but I'm gonna write, I wanna write something on the side of her, like, this is a new kind of ladybug. I feel a little bad about I wish I could have made her mouth bigger. I think I'm gonna have to do this. I think I'm gonna have to really get some darkness in this. I wanna feel like it looks like a ladybug, and right now it just looks like a space alien with, but see what I'm doing? Like little curves to sort of build. How's that looking? It's getting a little messy over here. This is gonna get really hard to see her eyeballs. Maybe not. If I do this really carefully, man, I'm sorry I cannot chat, but I really needed to do this, and I thank you for standing along here, and even if we can't chat in the Little Pulp Sketchbook Club today. So next week, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do the Little Pulp Sketchbook Club next week because I'm going to be in Italy, and I don't know what the situation is over there because we're all staying in the same house, and we have an agenda of plans to do things, and I might, at the time of this, it's like in the afternoon over there, and I might not be available. I might be like on an excursion or something. One of the, it's really dark. I think now I have to make it red. Now I really have to pop this red. You gotta live and learn. You gotta do things. I really wanted to do dots, but I'm not gonna do dots because I want to get this to look like a cool looking ladybug. Look what I'm doing. Little lines like this. And I'm just gonna kind of keep some space in between so some of that color comes through from the other side. It's kind of like painting. But yeah, so I'm not sure about the Little Pulp Sketchbook Club next week. I might do like a video and post it in the morning on Saturday. I honestly don't know what's going to happen over there. I have no clue what my phone system's going to be like. My friend has coordinated his entire trip. He's my friend. He's so nice. My friend rented this house on the Amalfi Coast and invited me and my wife and my sons and my other college buddy, my other best friend in the world, Cliff, and his wife and their kids, a boy and a girl, Lola and Christian. Lola just graduated college. Congratulations, Lola, if you're watching. Lola's not watching. I'm gonna make Lola watch this and say, Lola, somewhere in the video I say hi to you. Hi, Lola, congratulations. And his kids, Colette and Olivia, and then a whole bunch of other people that I've known for years. And we're all gonna be in this one big ginormous house in the Amalfi Coast. And he's got this whole plan of like doing stuff. Like we're gonna make pasta one day. We're gonna, I don't know, go look at where wine is made or something. We're going to this island town. I don't know, different things. But I'm realizing as I'm doing this that I need to get some background color into this guy so she has like a little bit of a setting. And I don't know about this top part. I feel like I want it to be yellow, but at the same time, I'm not sure that's a good idea. But watch what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a little blue. Just gonna start doing blue. And I should go soon. I don't want to. I want to keep doing this, but it's 20 to 10, and I gotta make at least one more run before 10 o'clock. Because I got like heavy stuff. And now what I'm doing is this. See the foot? I'm kind of making the background. Look at this. And then I'm gonna do this. And maybe I'll draw an aphid, like a new version of an aphid. But I'm kind of trying to give it like a ground, like I'm trying to draw the line so that it looks like she's standing on like some kind of base, like a slick water surface or something. I don't know. I'm not sure about that, but I'm just gonna kind of do a little bit of background on here. And I don't know what to make this thing yet. I might leave it white for now. Part of me is thinking yellow. Look at this. Isn't she beautiful? Man, I really needed this. I needed to relax. Where is it? Look. This is my ladybug. It's my version of a cool looking ladybug. I was gonna do bubble letters over here, but I'm not gonna do it right now. I don't want to waste time. I gotta move it. Kevin's gonna be so mad at me if I don't stop. I'm gonna say, I'm sorry, Kevin. I was enthralled in the drawing, and I couldn't stop. And he's gonna be like, well, you gotta stop because we got only like 10 more minutes to do. We gotta make another run. We gotta move like big stuff. Tomorrow we're gonna move big stuff. Monday we're gonna move big stuff. Tuesday we're gonna move big stuff, and then Wednesday I'm flying out of here for like 10 days, and then I'm coming back, and I'm gonna move the rest of the big stuff. And then I got a whole bunch of time ahead of me where I gotta recreate. Oh shoot, I didn't do the picture. Where I gotta recreate the entire space over there in that other space. Look at this. This is cute. Oh, I really am happy I did this. I guess I'm gonna do yellow. One more second. Kevin, I'm coming, I promise. Yeah, I think that yellow will work. I just wanted to put it looks a little harsh having it would be the white, so look at that. That's perfect. Except I forgot. I do have to do one more thing. I'm sorry. But I forgot to do the legs. I gotta make the legs, these cute little feet. I didn't do this with all the colors. So I have to do this, and I don't want to rush it, but I am. I don't want to just put black because you got to build the color. Remember we talked about it. It's very important to do that. I guess I have to because I got to go. I got to do the one more big heavy lifting move. Man, what I'm afraid of is I'm going to pull a muscle. If I pull a muscle, I'm in real trouble because then I won't be able to lift heavy stuff. I'm not going to pull a muscle. I just jinxed myself. I'm probably going to pull a muscle now. I will not pull a muscle. I'm going to darken his wings so they kind of really pop off the background. And I got to do this. A little bit of the dots have to have like, you know, that kind of cool dot-like thing. If you drew a ladybug, I would absolutely love to see it. If you drew a cool-looking ladybug that's different than a regular ladybug, man, I would love to see it. I do have to darken these things in because it's going to make it look like a real ladybug. And right now it doesn't, but now it's starting to. You see that? Yeah, I guess you just got to kind of keep going with the black. And this is my beautiful ladybug. I really like her. I wanted to name her before I stop this, but I'm not sure I can. What should I name her? Something with an H or an L. Ladybug. Ladybugga. I'm not doing that. I don't like that kind of stuff. Kids do that all the time. Like name the elephant Mr. Elephant Pants or something. I'm just going to call this the cool looking ladybug. I think I do want to do one more quick thing over here with this. I want to give that wing a little pop. I don't know how to do that. What is the opposite of red? Red, blue, and yellow are the primary colors, so green. It would be green. Maybe if I put a little green here, is this going to work? Let's see. Little lines of green. That gives us some dimension that you kind of start seeing because this is on top. You put a little green over there, and that green just kind of gives it a little bit of what you need, like so that it looks like that wing is on top of the other wing. I don't know if that makes sense what I'm saying there, but if you mix the green with the red, because they're complementary colors, yeah, so that's kind of cool. A little too much over there, a little too much. I'm looking on the screen, but that's something like that. And then like maybe a little green here, because on the bottom, yeah, look at this. All right, I do gotta go. It's 10 to, oh my gosh, it's 9:45. I gotta go. I gotta do one more run with the big heavy stuff. I'm just enjoying this so much. I don't want to stop because it's the most relaxed I've been, and I want to relax. Man, I go to sleep late at night now, and I just fall asleep. I lay on a pillow, boom, I'm done. And then I wake up, and I do it all over again, and here we go. Oh man, I'm gonna stop. Look, I did this. It's so cute. I don't know what to name her, but I'm gonna name her something. Yeah, I'm sorry for the no chat on the Little Pulp Sketchbook Club today. I'm very sad about that, but this might be. The thing is, 2 more seconds. I'm gonna talk, and then I'm gonna go. I have the internet here, so I can do the YouTube Live. I'm going to switch it over today. I talked to those people, and they told me I just need like a couple of days to do that. So I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to switch it over. I don't want to. I got to figure out how to do this, and to set it up over there, I got to figure out the date is going to work. So I'm probably not going to move it. So not next week. Next week I'm not going to do the Little Pulp Live Sketchbook Club because I'll be in Italy. I'll do something. I'm not sure yet, but I'll be in touch. And then the week after that, probably be here because I'm not going to do the internet change. So I'm going to leave. It might just be me sitting on the floor with a tripod because I've stuff moved. But 2 weeks from now, I will do the Little Pulp Sketchbook Club and from this location. And then after that, the next Little Pulp Sketchbook Club after that is going to be in a new place. And I don't know what that's going to look like yet. This big orange thing has been like the thing that I created and put together. It was in the back for years, and I built it, and it's ginormous, and it's metal. And I put this piece of wood that I had for years. I worked it to make it like retrofit into this thing, and I love it. And I have all these things to hang stuff from and click things to, but I don't know if it fits in a new space, so I might have to leave it here or junk it. I'm very sad about that. That's why I want to do at least one more of a Little Pulp Sketchbook Club. I'll strip all this down so you can see that cool orange thing. That'll be 2 weeks from now. All right, so that was the Little Pulp Sketchbook Club for the day. I did this. I made this into a sticker, it's in production, so I don't have it yet. But once I get it, I'm going to show you. Last week, I did that rainbow. I showed you the rainbow, and I said I'm going to make a sticker, and I did it. I scanned it. I put color in it. I sent it off to the sticker printer that I have to make stickers. I'm going to see what it looks like. Can't wait. All right. That's the Little Pulp Sketchbook Club for the day. I hope you guys had fun, and I hope you watched. And please send me a picture of your ladybug. And if you have any ideas, tell your adults who write emails to send me an idea of what I should name this guy. I'll consider it, but I don't know. I'll see. All right, here I go, ready to move. I got 10 minutes to move some more stuff. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry I could not chat. And love you for watching. And I'll see you on the other side of my trip to Italy. And maybe I'll do some live quick thing from Italy. I don't know yet. I got to figure it out. I don't know what the connection's going to be like. But have a great weekend. I hope it doesn't rain too much. And wish me luck with the move, even though you can't because the chat's not working. I'm so upset about that, but it's okay. All right, I'll see you guys later. All the best, and have a great weekend. And I'm going to end this thing now and run to do the moving. Okay, bye. I gotta go. Oh my God.